3 days from Manila? That's incredible. When I first got to the Philippines, I was a little unsure about online shopping. Local shopping was not particularly good. Now, this was 8 years ago. Out in the province, there's basically nothing. Even here in the city, Iloilo is a pretty good sized city, shopping was still iffy. The main online options, well, when I first got here, there was nothing. Or I hadn't heard of Lazada yet. Not sure when they came out. Eventually, we heard of Lazada. I was iffy, wasn't sure how safe or secure payment information was. Would I really get the product? Things like that. And so we bought a few things from them, small items. It went well. So we were looking for a grill. That big grill, that Char-Broil that I bought, I miss my grill more than I miss the house. We looked everywhere. We found it at 3 different stores in the city. All of them had it on display. None of them had it in stock. So we ended up ordering it from Lazada. So it was my largest online purchase to date. It was 8,000 pesos, which is horribly overpriced. But it was available. It was cheaper on Lazada than at the store, and shipping was only 400 pesos. A taxi home from downtown, had we bought one, would have been at least 400 pesos. So it worked out. You know, the shipping wasn't bad, and I'd used Lazada enough at the time. I felt confident in most likely getting the product. You can look at the seller and see how many, reviews they have, what kind of products they have. It's at a big store. Gives you an idea. Almost everything's going to come from China. Not a problem. It's just, it does slow things down a little bit. But coming from China, somehow things get through customs. Coming from the US, things get stuck. Don't know. But somewhere a couple of years ago, Lazada must have changed a policy because their shipping prices have skyrocketed. Way too expensive. So it was to the point that many items cost more in shipping than the item. I was like, I don't need it that bad. Well, this new company came along called Shopee. Very well, we'll try it. They've been great. I got a new computer in last year, and they didn't send the right cable. I needed a display port. I'm going to every store around here asking for a display port. And they're like, oh, HDMI? I'm like, no, display port. And they're like, yeah, HDMI goes in your display port. I'm like, no, display port is the name of the plug. It's a standard display plug. It's newish, but it's pretty standard. One gaming store had heard of it, but didn't have any. The other gaming stores had never heard of it. The computer stores had never heard of it. So I go online. Lazada has the cable for 100 pesos. Shipping is 250 pesos. Go to Shopee. They have the cable for 100 pesos. Shipping is 45 pesos. So I buy it from Shopee, of course. Don't know what happened to Lazada. Their shipping got ridiculous. One thing I like about Shopee is they hold the money in escrow. So until you tell them you received the product, they don't release the money to the seller. So if you don't receive your product, you don't lose your money. Now, a lot of people use COD. I find that inconvenient because I never know when I'm going to be home. Of course, during the lockdown, we're just pretty much always home. But usually, we don't know. If the seller doesn't ship within a certain time frame, Shopee automatically cancels it and refunds your money. So it's got some built-in protection, more than I would have expected. I've always gotten my products. They've always been good. If you buy brand names, you get brand names. I've bought at the mall, went to the mall, overpaid for a memory card, Got it home, it was bad. Took it back, went to another store, got it home, it was full. They loaded it with music and movies and stuff. I guess that was a favor to me, but it was also had a virus on it. So I'm like, no, I want a sealed one in a package. Don't mess with it. They're like, but it's got free stuff. I said, it damaged. It's got a virus. I don't know. Anything I've ordered online comes in a package sealed and it works. So I've actually had better luck online than at the mall, which doesn't necessarily make sense. I was concerned about paying because Lazada, you have to use like a credit card or COD. And I don't really trust a lot of these sites here with my credit card information. The apps and the websites here in the Philippines are very poorly designed for the most part. They have good programmers here, but the companies won't pay to get good programmers, I guess, because a lot of their websites really suck. So I didn't like paying with a credit card, but COD is very inconvenient for me. Shopee has this great way that you can just pay at any money store, Palawan, 7-Eleven, whatever. And if you've ever been here and seen that click machine at 7-Eleven, the big payment machine, I use it for everything. Pay your electric, cable, Globe, all that you can pay on the machine. And they have an amazing app. This click app is like having that entire machine in your hand. So I can get a code number from Shopee for my order, enter it on that thing. It gives me a barcode. I take the barcode to the 7-Eleven, scan it, order's paid for. It's super easy. Works very well, very dependable. 7-Elevens tend to have iffy internet, so a lot of times the machine is down. I have good internet on my phone. Mine is always up. So I can sit here at the house, do that on the Click app, walk into 7-Eleven, see that their machine is down. As long as I got a barcode they can scan, I'm good. So it's really very convenient. I really like it. I know some guys that say they use Amazon. So I was looking for something. I ordered it. So far I've ordered twice, never got my product, and Amazon refused to refund me the money. So I'm out $100 and don't have my product. So I'm kind of in the fuck Amazon, I'm not going to order from them again. I'm out $100, I don't have my product. Item was turned away at customs, not my fault. Don't know where it went, quite frankly, don't care where it went, because it never came here. I shouldn't pay for it. So, don't know what happened, not my problem. I'm just not going to use them anymore. They won't miss me, so who cares? I've never had a problem with a shipment from Lazada or Shopee getting through customs. Why Amazon can't get through customs, I don't know. It was an external hard drive, and I have bought external hard drives from both Shopee and Lazada, and they came here. I order them from Amazon, they don't get here. I don't know the difference. I just learned my lesson, not using Amazon. Shopee works fine. I still prefer to shop locally, but it's nice to know the options are here. Over the years, we have bought tons of stuff online. I bought my gimbal, my little gimbal I walk around for Steadicam, online. Got an MP3 player because I like to save my battery, my phone battery, if I'm traveling. Powered USB ports. Ordered 2 or 3 of those for different things. A mushroom-shaped multi-charger that is also a lamp. Bought my Pi Zero. The Pi Zero is really fun. It's a little tiny little card, and you plug in some ports, and it's a full-fledged computer. Kind of slow, but it's a full-fledged computer on that little bitty card. It's freaking awesome. And our latest purchase is this nice big fancy food processor. How could I forget? This actually I had to film later. I bought my tablet from, don't remember if that was Shopee or Lazada, a long time ago. Bought it 2 or 3 years ago. I use it just as a book reader because the phone is small and the tablet's 10 inches and my eyes are old, so I can read books on it. It was like 60 or 70 bucks, I don't know. And our latest fun purchase is this window screen. It came in very wrinkled because the shipper doesn't wrap it in a box. It's just wrapped in plastic wrap. Numerous complaints, and they just get snotty with the people about it. So I will not buy from them again, although the stuff still works and it does smooth out. I didn't notice it first, but see, this piece is much higher. And I was like, how did I mismeasure it that bad that it's that much taller? And that's when I realized the windows start differently. So this window starts that much higher, so this plastic ends that much higher. I bought 8 pieces and they shipped one big ass roll, so I had to cut it myself. That kind of sucked. Again, people complained about that, and the seller got snotty with them about it. So this is a seller that I will not use again. And those negative reviews weren't there when I ordered. Go figure. We were very nervous about shopping online here in the Philippines. Turns out, using Shopee and Lazada, very good. Stuff gets here. It's good quality. If you pay for good quality, if you want cheap junk, they have cheap junk. It's up to you. They've been very dependable, fast shipping. Even from China, comes in pretty fast. They have a special deal with customs, apparently. You order from the U.S. and it's slow. Stuff from China is coming in quick. Food processor we ordered. We paid for it on Sunday evening and we got it Wednesday morning. So not even 3 full days. It was unbelievably fast from Manila. Overall, we've been very satisfied with the online options here. Surprisingly, when I first got here, it was not so good. Now it's fine. Whichever works for you, Shopee or Lazada, they're both good, they're both dependable, they work. They get here quickly. So we've gotten to where we shop online with confidence using either Shopee or Lazada. Currently, I prefer Shopee. That is subject to change.
Enjoy your day in paradise.